So we got Quando Rondo, we got NBA YoungBoy. If you haven't hit that notification bell or that like button, make sure that you do if you enjoy the content. So we're gonna start off with Quando Rondo situation. So it seemed like he ended up having like a little plea agreement, but the whole situation was he was indicted on, guns and drug charges, with 18 other people, and they basically trying to paint him as the leader and basically say that, he's the organizer of the whole situation. So I feel like a lot of stuff, happened with his homies and, stuff around them, like little drugs that they find on him, and they just trying to pin everything, on him and basically saying he the leader. Now the crazy thing about it, he ended up getting like a plea agreement. Now we don't know what it actually is, but it could be something actually crazy. So I don't know if they had so much evidence on him where he had to get a plea agreement, because they was like doing like 20 years or something like that. So it seemed like he had to. He might do a couple years and then a couple years on probation, but I'm not really sure. But I do feel like he gonna actually have to do some time. The way it's looking like they didn't have no options, and they feel like they're gonna have to plea out instead of fighting and actually getting somewhere close to 20 years in jail, for the situation. So hopefully that's not the case, and they found like, they gave him a good deal and he's able to, get out in like 2-3 years. But moving on to YB situation, it seemed like he ended up, getting some good news. We did find out before, like the cops was kind of, messing up with the evidence and, certain things that they did in the case, but now it seemed like they really messed up, because they end up, getting indicted in another case where they end up, messing with evidence, and they end up, doing something to somebody that was in custody. So just off that alone, the whole case should be thrown out, in my opinion, especially with some cops that's not ethical and not doing stuff the right way. The whole case should be thrown out. It seemed like they saw a chance to get YB, and they end up getting lucky, but they didn't do the whole situation right, and now they're getting indicted for something totally different. But even if they don't actually throw out the case, I feel like that's still gonna play a big factor of him not actually doing a lot of time, or have to do time at all. But even if they do end up throwing it out, YB messed up his whole situation. He would have been able to get out, and that would have been it. But he got himself into some new charges and stuff that was in Utah, so we got to worry about that. He might get a lot of time off of that. So even though this whole situation might go good, he still might have to do some time because he ended up messing up. But y'all let me know in the comment section how you feel about it. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and I'll see you in the next video.